Alright boys, it's time for an update. You can see outside, it's a winter wonderland. And well, it's the start of February, it's freaking cold. And if you notice this right here, it's a 8 horsepower Tecumseh. Something you should know about it. Came off a snowblower, which I do have the main snowblower body. I just need to get a whole bunch of other stuff to get this motor to work, but I've got a little bit of a project idea in hand. DC5000. You were wondering what I did with that Walbro. It's right here, bolted right up. I also said I had to fix the impulse. Yeah, it's just jerry-rigged, and I'm pretty sure she's sucking a lot of air, therefore running really lean. I do have a fitting I'm going to put in there along with whole bunch of good new tubing. It's probably going to come down and curl up. I'm probably going to delete the governor off of this, and I am going to pull it apart and do a checkup on it. Probably just delete the governor. Or either that, I'll figure out the way to use the governor in this. And I will probably end up getting a new muffler, because I don't like these stock mufflers. It's going to be probably the biggest pain in the world. But I do have the gas tank mounted on there. Not the correct fitting on it, but oh well. Notice there's no pull start. What started the other day, snapped that little recoil right in half. I'd love to keep this. It's an aluminum housing. So I may see if I could go track down rebuild parts for that, so I can get this motor up and running. But the project I'm thinking about is a go-kart. Yeah, I'm going to be fixing up a buddy's Honda motorcycle. And in return, I'm getting a go-kart. Only thing wrong, stuck axle and some miscellaneous issues. Oof. That motor's going to be sweet. And I think the motor that's coming out, I know it's for sure it's a cast iron motor that's coming out of it, because I've lifted the damn thing. And I think it might be like a 9-horse cast iron Briggs. I don't think it's a Kohler, because it uses a special updraft carburetor. But that should be sweet. Notice my little John Deere snowblower in the back. I don't think I've ever made a video of that. New wood stove. Probably going to get rid of this, because it's just probably going to be a pain in the ass to get working. For one, I've got to replace the fire bricks in it. Fire bricks are a little shot, and I'm not going to pull all this cast iron stuff off. I had it all off before, but on most of these cast iron fire bricks, the bridge right in here, this little bridge, it's just rotted off. So, and I also got to fix the main baffle in there. Notice this is part of what would go up in the pipe. Yeah, this thing really needs some TLC, let alone a lot of the backing replaced. I'm probably just going to replace it all, just say fuck it, with good thick steel. Or I may just sell it. Still thinking on it. Racing mower, not much going on with it, but I have a Yamaha starter right there, and I'm thinking about maybe making a mounting plate. Oh, and mounting that to the 16 that you all love. Reason there's no updates on it, I got a rod bolt that's stuck, pissed me off, and I busted part of the rod end cap off. And I'll show you what happened. I have a 4-horse Briggs lawnmower over here. This is basically what happened. One rod bolt comes loose perfectly. The other rod bolt rounds right off. So I gotta fix that now. And this is the little, like, I don't know why, I don't think I've ever made videos of this very much. If I have, well, congratulations. Here's an update on it. It's not running. You can't see that crankshaft? It's as bad as it looks. Damn, I wish my snowmobile ran. But yeah, I also have that Yamaha wiring harness in there. I'm going to try and bulletproof it so that way I can use it. It has an accessory, mainly because I'm probably going to put an oil temperature gauge on it. If I can, so that way I can tell the temperature. It's not a pressure lube engine. Hello. There. But I'm going to run it a year. Probably BP. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to CP. And then the next year I'm going to go FX. I know I wanted to go FX in the beginning, but no one will let me go FX from the start. Damn it. But I'm going to see if in FX you can run one of these bastards. And I probably am going to not use this. So I'm going to end up just getting all the right stuff to do it right the first time. This was just because, run of the luck. I had some of the shit in hand. Had like a big thick washer and all that fun shit. But I'm also building up a FNR transmission. If those of you that aren't familiar with FNRs, it's forward, neutral, reverse. All your drive system's done with a variable speed pulley. And trust me, I hate them. I had to fix the FNR in that, which involved new grease. I actually replaced the entire input with the one out of this. And then I added a boatload of this stuff. It's really thick, goopy stuff, and it works amazing. And yeah, I will do an update on this once it possibly gets a little warmer. John Deere, still sitting on a brick. I don't even think I made a video of it going up on a brick. It's, I don't know really how to explain it. It's got tire problems. I've had tire problems since the beginning. But it does run alright, and I'm not going to do a startup. I have a EverStart battery here. I had it on the charge. I don't even think it's holding a charge. I think the battery's been froze at one point. This is a car battery. I was thinking maybe using it for a future project. So yeah, that's fun. And oh yeah, got me a cast iron front axle. Pretty sure some of you could think where I'm going with this. What I'm going to do is I am going to mount it like how they, I am going to use it to where the mounting plate works. But, oh, fuck, this son of a bitch is heavy. There we are. This is correct on how it's sitting. But you see where that steering point is? See, this is the steering point on it. I think we have some issues. So, yeah, it's definitely going to get some work. I have to pull the carb off of this and put a $50 freaking kit. I'm going to replace a lot of the junk in it. But you know what? I do front axle 1 year, do a transaxle towards the end of that year, and now it's carburetor. Well, and more front axle, mainly because I like the way how they made this, and it's got a bronze bushing in there. Problem is, it's pretty freaking dry. Yard man, I'm just sort of letting it sit there and collecting dust at the moment. I'm not really too interested in doing any work, and it is freaking cold. If you can maybe see it behind the yard man, my little 3-horse. I've got it ungoverned again. Or, well, not ungoverned. I got the governor working again. And I don't know. I've been floating around what I want on that go-kart. This or that. Problem is, it's got a VGT. Or CV. No, it's not VGT. VGT's a friggin' turbo. It's got a CVT clutch. If you don't know what a CVT is, it's basically a torque converter. And I think it's pretty well rusted onto that 9-horse. I'm not for certain on it. I have no numbers off of it. I merely just lifted the damn thing out. That's it. And that motor isn't complete, and it's probably got a lot of water in it because it's not moving. But it's not cracked. Oh, shit. Oh, I have actually found a legit problem with this. Ooh, Kohler. Yeah. Lifter tick. These have like hydraulic lifters, and I'm thinking these lifters in this might have to be replaced, which that will also require a camshaft. Yeah, not interested in that. But other than that, she does start up. I'm not going to start her up now, probably because it's just a royal bitch. I also have to go through, put a new belt on the deck, and a idler pulley. It's mainly had a grind all the time. Well, it's mainly been grinding the whole time, besides, let alone me taking her through fucking ditch of mud. I also took that fucker through it. But, yeah, she cut great, other than tire problems. She worked great for her first year of being here, and quite frankly, I hope I can get many more years out of her. But I've also, and if you notice, I got the deck off of the MTD for a reason. We're possibly going to get a Craftsman lawn tractor. The only thing this thing needs is blades. Blades, fairly easy to get. Just go to Walmart in the spring. They'll have a shit ton. Just got to make sure you buy the right ones, because I'm thinking about gator blades on that. And if we do get that Craftsman, this old girl, well, some of you might hate me for this, but this old girl isn't going to see any grass cutting for another year. She's going on to 11 years this spring of cutting grass. Really, these things are only meant for like 5 years. Once you make it to 5 years, that's the point to where you need to replace it. Because the first problem I always run into is while I'm sitting there, like backing up, notice that easily slides. Now, yeah, that's worn out. The whole engagement thing, it's getting worn out. Notice I got this sort of tied up a little bit with some wire. That's just to keep it from hanging down and putting more strain on the ball joints. But, yeah, video's getting kind of long, and I'm getting kind of cold, so I'm going to call this it. Welcome to an update. Been a long time. We'll see you later.